Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be doing some epic gameplay. We're going to do the event quest Love is a Battle Realm 3, Chapter 2, LOVE.EXE. So this has a weird note on it where at the knockout blow an indestructible is triggered for 10 seconds, so that each fight you need to actually finish the fight off with a heavy attack in order to take out that indestructible. So let's take a look at the first fight on the path. And this is a new event quest that started this week. And we're going to be bringing in a couple different fighters on the team. We're going to be using Dr. Voodoo on that first fight against that Venom. And remember, any knockout blow, the Venom is going to go indestructible for 10 seconds. And if the 10 seconds is up, you still haven't taken him out, he gets and regains 20%, I believe, of his health. And here you go. We have to fire that heavy off, like we just did. You must fire that heavy off in order to take him out, or he's going to be indestructible. Doesn't make a difference what you do, he's going to stay in that game. So the second fight is going to be the War Machine, and I'm going to bring in, again, head over heels. Whenever the defender would take a knockout blow, they go indestructible. So again, we're going to, so the rest of the fight is pretty much normal. Everything is okay. You fight as normal. We're going to spam some heavies here to build that Fury buffs on Hyperion. We're up to 4. We're going to fire off an SP3. We're going to take these fighters down pretty fast, except it's tricky sometimes to fire off that heavy. And let's see. So when you're fighting in this quest or any quest, make sure you pay attention to the nodes, because each node, here we go, we have to do the indestructible, and then here we do the heavy to take care of it, and that's it. So just pay attention to that. And I think I forgot on one of the fights to actually do it, but let's see how we play off. We have Joe Fixit next, and Nick Fury is going to go in against Joe Fixit. Joe Fixit. I'm at a loss for words there. Anyway, we're gonna again parry, spam the heavies. So Nick Fury is pretty easy to fire off those heavies with. He's very good with the shield and parrying and stuff like that. But sometimes it's very tricky at the end of the fight to get these guys down. Anyway, so this is the third fight in it. We're doing pretty good. There we go, indestructible, and then you fire off the heavy, and that takes care of that. Looks very simple right now, okay? A bit tricky when you get into the fights coming up, and you'll see why. So we have a civil warrior, and who are we gonna take up against him? Let's take up again 10 seconds, and then they max 20% of the max health if you don't take them out in time. So that could be annoying, because if you're stuck in that mode, not being able to land that heavy, you're going to be giving them 20% health, and you got to do it all over again. Knockout blow and then indestructible. You got to deal with it all over again. So hopefully we don't have to do that. We're going to fire up this SP2. We got 10,000 plus critical hits on this guy, which is very good. He goes indestructible immediately. As you see the timer under the 21% there. We fire off the SP3 just for me to get some distance. It's not going to do anything at this point because it's indestructible. But I just wanted to give myself some space to just try to parry this guy. Again, you could see there's no way to parry him there. I couldn't get the heavy off in time. Get it off now. He's only at 10%. I still have to get him as a knockout blow. He goes indestructible again, and I'm trying to get his heavy off, and then finally it happened. So that's why I said it's a bit tricky sometimes. Sometimes the timing, the placement, you just off sync with the gameplay, and you're not able to fire off that heavy. So that is a bit annoying. And my Hyperion took an unnecessary amount of beating there. So if if the buff is nullified, they get instant 20% hit. So we're gonna go with Hyperion again. Either we finish this fight off or we finish off Hyperion. So again, this is all first-time attempts at these events. So it's a lot of fun to experiment and see who does what. We're gonna fire up that SP2, get that stun. Gonna fire off a Heavy again, and almost did it. Just couldn't. This Green Goblin has that regeneration, and that he regenerates percentage of the hits that he takes. So he didn't quite go indestructible. He started healing, which was against him actually in this fight. And I was able to throw the Heavy and finish the fight with the Heavy. So if you finish the fight with the Heavy, the indestructible apparently does not activate. Again, be it Dr. Voodoo against the champion. And here we go. I'm gonna just fire off. I'll get him down. We're getting them down pretty easy. Like I said, it's a pretty ordinary fight until you get down to that indestructible. Then the entire gameplay changes. Here we go. No problem so far. Boom. Just back off. Give yourself some space for that final hit. It's the first time you're fighting the champion. You know you got clobbered by that last kick a couple times. Wasn't expecting it, but here we go now. We're gonna do that Spirit Venom on him. Try to apply it. Boom. He's gonna slam me. I gotta do that Heavy attack. Hopefully the Spirit Venom takes him down, and then he goes indestructible and I hit him with a Heavy. But that's it. Dr. Voodoo's out. This is the 14,000 PI champion, so you got to be careful with him. Let's take in Nick Fury. Let's take in Captain America instead to take him out. We have good block proficiency here. Heavy. I'm just going to try to finish this off with some heavies. And that's it. Like I said, sorry. The Heavy attack takes him out without having to activate or trigger in that indestructible. But this is the boss, and this is insane what happened in this fight. I didn't understand why he wasn't going down, and then we will see. He has Resistor. He got regeneration as well every 2 seconds on the timer. So I brought in Captain America because I know he reverses some healing and stuff like that, and I was doing pretty good until, and you will see what happened. So we got quite a few fighters left. This guy's at 100% now, and Captain America Infinity War is doing his thing. No problem so far. Normal fight. And I'm thinking I missed something on the node. So I'm not quite sure what is going on after we bring him down at a certain percentage here. Okay, we intercepted nicely there. Taking his hits, which is annoying because sometimes he just goes straight through your block with some of these hits. And when this analysis kicks in, it's pretty much a lot of damage. Anyway, he's down to 70%, and as you could see, he is not only unstoppable. I cannot get this guy past 70%, and he's gaining health. What happened there? So be careful when you're in this final fight. So let's bring in Star-Lord, because Star-Lord hits like a truck, right? So remember, this guy's at 72%. Let's see what happens here. Again, 67%, we're doing some damage. 65%, still going down. Star-Lord is up to 15 hits combo. Boom, boom, nice intercept. 20 hits. All right, we're gonna start working. He's up to 58%. Boom. Now he's at 58%. He's building up again, regenerating 62%. And then we're gonna go to work again at him. Again, he's taking a lot of hits. And with Star-Lord's hitting power, this guy should be going down. But he's at only 51%. And we fired off that SP. And then that's it. Incinerate damage. So, something is going on with this final boss. We got Nick Fury left. Let's see. But we're going to go and see what Hyperion could do. Guy's at 52%, remember that? He has physical resistance. He's down to 47%. He's going down, it seems like. And then he just knocked me out. And again, we were blocking. But his hits wreck you sometimes. Was not expecting that. So we have a full Nick Fury. 100% Nick Fury. And he still has, this is the decoy, he still has the real Nick Fury to come. Now I'm trying to intercept this guy and bring him down. And Nick Fury is actually not effective on this guy at all because he's immune. You could see he's still at 44%. I'm doing all of these hits. So what the hell is going on here? This guy is taking all these hits from Nick Fury and he's going nowhere. He's still at 45%. Keep hitting the guy, he's still at 45%. We fire off an SP3, Nick Fury, and you know how much damage that does. This guy's at 43%. So he got a huge amount of resistance build up. There you go, 42%. Okay, we still good. We going at it again. 47% because he has that regen on him as well. He's stuck at 46%. We're gonna do some damage, and again, absolutely nothing. This guy is still at 46%. Yeah, I'm thinking by now he should be down, right? But no. Okay, so let's go into the real Nick Fury. Dex. I'm quite surprised that we pulled off all of those dexterities with no problem. Dex again, survived that, looking good. But this guy is back up to 51%. And there is nothing that is happening here. With all of these hits and all of this gameplay, and we spot on, okay, the real Nick Fury is here. No time to do anything with this guy. Fire off SP2. 50% to 48%, he's on stun. We're going away with him with the real Nick Fury, and this guy is still at 47%. So this guy is annoying as hell. So I'm thinking, okay, who did the most damage? Well, who did the most damage was Hyperion, right? So I'm going to have to revive, use one of my last revives, and I'm looking at the nodes now to see what am I missing. So maybe it's this resistor node. When struck with an energy or physical attack, corresponding energy rebuffs. Okay, so it's not that. The regeneration, 2% stacks. When struck, resist time and remove the... Okay, nothing here is actually saying why this guy did not go down. Everything here seems fine. Indestructible buffs for 10 seconds. The indestructible... We never even got him down to the indestructible buff. So what is going on with this guy? So, when struck, resist the timer and remove a regeneration. So, we don't know what's going on. I'm not going to bring Star-Lord into this. I'm going to bring in the class advantage champ that we have. And that would be Hyperion. I'm going to blow them up as much as I could with whatever left I have with the revives and potions. So, he's just maybe above 50% at this point. So, I'm going to test it and see how he does. We have a little connection issue, as you can see. It's just the longest connection issue I've seen so far this week. It's normally like about 5 to 10 seconds. It's about 15 seconds there. Boom. Anyway, it's all back to normal. And now, that's it. We have Hyperion as far up as we can take him without spending any units or anything else like that. We're not going to do that. So, let's see how we do. Now... So, I don't know if it was a glitch in the system, but these hits are taking him down Nick Fury was doing absolutely nothing for this guy. The Incinerate has him at 34, 35%. He's still doing something there. We fire up the SP2. Boom. Stun. Heavy. Boom. The Incinerate does some damage, but I'm thinking you gotta hit these guys with heavy alone to bring him down. So take that into consideration. Use your heavy attacks on this guy all the time and he goes down. He's on stun, heavy, lights out. Hope you enjoyed the video. Work less, play more, enjoy life. Have a great day, guys. Bye. And that's the reward for this chapter. That's just one path. So live and learn. See you next time.